we are thinking also about pure electric car. But right now, we think the technology is not ready to have a real supercar. Dubai is a very important city in the region, one of the leading areas here. In general, we believe strongly in the GCC region. We expect huge growth regarding the demand, especially us as McLaren. We have a big business opportunity here. So Dubai or UAE and Dubai are very important for that. And then obviously we have a strong partner here with Al Nahda Group, which has a high reputation, which will help us to develop this market. And we see that as a big business opportunity. So innovation for us is core of our brand. If you look in our history, first road car McLaren did is the F1. It was a benchmark. It's still an iconic car. P1, first hybrid car. Now we have the Artura full of innovation. We are the only car maker with carbon fiber tops in every car with this volume. So we embrace innovation, and this for us very important, and it will be always in the core of our brand in the near future. So regarding motor propulsion, we think that the best solution right now is a hybrid solution. So we think this combines the best of both worlds, internal combustion and electrification, and this gives a lot of power output, a lot of responsiveness for the car, a lot of fun to drive, engagement for the driver. As you see, we just launched a car which is a pure IC car, the 750S, and we think there's a strong niche, a special place also in the future for cars with pure internal combustion engines. On the same moment, we are thinking also about pure electric car. But right now, we think the technology is not ready to have a real supercar, as in BEV. You can see that the weight is high. You don't have enough range if you push the car to the limit. And these are constraints we can't accept for McLaren of the future. So we have started to develop these technologies, but there's a lot to do, and we don't expect this technology before the end of the decade. So there are two elements you have to consider. First is performance, and second is engagement. I could imagine again in the future, at the end of the decade, that you can have electric cars that are comparable with the performances we have today on our cars regarding weight, power to weight ratio, acceleration, deceleration. Actually, if you look at the pure longitudinal acceleration today, you see some really well-performing cars, right? But it's not only about performance. We don't want to have a car which weighs 2 tons and has 2000 PS. We want to have cars like the 750, which is light and has a super power weight ratio. And there's also the thrilling moment, the engagement you want to have. And without that, I mean, you have to consider buying a supercar, buying a McLaren. Nobody needs it. It's an emotional purchase. It's not a rational purchase of a car. So you have to offer a very emotional, engaging product. Sound is very important. It is very important, the perceived acceleration, not the acceleration with numbers. And it's very important to have, I call it always go-kart feeling. So every action you take on the car, steering, shifting, braking, acceleration, has to lead to a direct, immediate, controllable reaction of the car. And this is our core, and there are some opportunities with electric cars. You know, torque and torque evolvement is very good on electric drives. But on the other hand, sound is something If you wouldn't have the same engagement by the sound, today something would miss. So we have to understand how we can compensate, replace, or create that in the future with an electric car. So I think the company is in a transition. This transition has several aspects. It is a transition of new products with our Tourer launch and the 750 launch. We are working on our future. We have a clear vision what the future lineup look like, what cars we want to have, what technologies we want to use, and what is necessary to satisfy our customers, and not only the current one, but also future new ones.